Hey all, and welcome back for a brand new episode of NTom Opens Up. If you're not familiar with what this series is, let me just give you a quick rundown, because it has been a while since the last episode. Basically, I go ahead and open up stuff like cards and so on, which I'm going to be exclusively doing from now on. Don't get me wrong, I loved opening like the Kingdom Hearts figures and whatnot, but cards are just more interesting and I guess varied, because there's only so many times you can like show off, ooh, look how pretty this figure is. And I also answer questions from our patrons and whatnot. Opens Up refers to both opening stuff and, you know, divulging information and so on. So what are we going to do? What are we going to open for this brand new episode, you might ask? Well, it's a series that I've been meaningfully holding off on until now, and that is Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the premier trading card games, and I figured we'd go with something brand new. As far as I'm aware, Eternity Code is one of the most recent, if not the most recent box sets. It's got 24 booster packs in all. There's me there. Not the prettiest sight, that's why I stay off camera. And how we're going to structure this is, I'm going to answer a few questions, open up about 6 booster packs or so, then we're going to answer another set of questions, until we're basically done. So why don't I go ahead and start opening up this sucker while I answer the first question. First question comes to us from Ronald D. Raskin. I am so excited for the Super Nintendo Fun this year. That's July 14th, by the way. Don't worry, I'm just opening plastic in the background here. Do you already have ideas for the next charity marathon in 2021? Well, Ronald, honestly, I think if we were going to do anything, it would be nice to redo the Zelda Fun, because sadly all of those runs are kind of lost to time right now, just to the way Twitch used to archive stuff. Oh, look at that. Brand new booster packs. Ain't that lovely? So yeah, I think if anything it would be the Zelda Fun 2.0, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. Thank you, Ronald, for your question. Next one comes to us from Cruel12. Hey Tom, which game are you more hyped about, having more fun playing, Animal Crossing New Horizons or Doom Eternal? Wow, can you tell that this is an old set of questions and whatnot? I'm going to say, fun, strictly, I had more fun with Doom Eternal, because it's just balls to the walls, you know, hyped up action and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, New Horizons is fun, but they're kind of being a bit slow with, you know, showing off stuff and whatnot. This is for the thumbnail, basically. And yeah, Doom Eternal, can't wait for the upcoming DLC. Shame about that whole, you know, digital rights management thing on the PC version, but hey, they've gotten rid of that, so props to them. Should have been there in the first place, though, just saying. Last question for this batch. Since myself and Deimos have been shoving cooking anime at you, have you tried any of the dishes or been inspired to try cooking more than you were before you started watching? And that's from Shadow Reaper. Gotta be honest, no. If I can put it in an oven and I can just set it for like 40 minutes and, you know, forget, that's good enough for me. But I would rather leave it to the anime professionals, honestly. So thank you, Shadow Reaper, for your question. And if you'll give me just a second, it's time to start opening up some cards. Alright, here we go. I have no idea what the proper order for these things is, but hey, they open up nicely. So let's give it a shot. Alright. Golden Hair, the newest Plunder Patrol. Fiend, Tuna, Effect. I know a little bit about tuners, because I do have Link Evolution, or whatever the Switch game is called, on, well, the Switch, you know. I'm currently going through, what's the one after GX? Zexal? I'm not entirely sure. Marincess, whatever her name is. Ancient Warrior, plural. Fearsome Zhang Yuan. Okay, decent powers so far. Codebreaker Virus Swordman. Oh, it's a Link. Oh boy. Yeah, that's way beyond me, guys. Ooh. Plunder Patrol Ship Liss. Very nice. That's a holographic right there. So you know what? What we do with holographics is we get one of these thingies right here. You can also get more hardened plastic ones, but I just went with the loose leaf ones for now. And you go ahead, you put it in there, and it's nice and protected. So we'll just pop it down there. Alright. Super Heavy Samurai Swordmaster Musashi. Thought it was going to be Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad for a second there. Pride of the Plunder Patrol. I'm seeing a theme here. Ancient Warriors, Deceptive Jia Wen, and Trias Hierarchia. Not bad, not bad. Gotta be honest, never seen any of those particular cards before. For me, I think the last set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I bought was sometime after the Yugi and Kaiba booster sets, and I stopped watching midway through GX, so you can probably tell where I fell off the wagon, so to speak. But, you know, it's always nice to see new stuff, so let's keep it going. Evil Eye Remergence. Okay. I'm not going to, like, spend time reading the effects and whatnot, because I'm sure you guys know more about this stuff than I do. Crimson Resonator. Super Heavy Samurai Wagon. Neat. XYZ Revive Splash. Oh, I remember the XYZ Dragon. Yeah, there we go. Trying to find the best way to put it in a window and whatnot here. I do apologise. AI Contact. That's our holographic right there. I'll put that aside for a second. Ooh, a dragon. Nice. A Tauti Dragon. Deep Sea Sentry. Splash Mage. And Pinpoint Dash. I'm sure there's specific super ultra rare cards that we could draw here, but for the life of me, I don't know what they are. I think Effect Reviler or whatever was one that people said was good. I don't know, so I'm just going through the motions here, so I am. Alrighty. Torpedo Takedown. Nemesis Adrassi. Stairs of Mail. Chain of Memories flashbacks there. Gauki, the Power Load Ogre. Very nice. Ooh. That's nice. Very shiny holographic. Maddo Leech Promenade. Cataclysmic Circumpolar. Man, these names just get more and more crazy. There's a repeat right there. Fire Pony, why not? And Performal Toon Trooper, or Performaple, whatever. There he goes. I gotta keep these cards all nice and collected like that. Alright, got a few more, and then I'll answer a few more questions. Here's a question for you guys. Which Yu-Gi-Oh deck did you start with? Do you still, like, collect them? Do you still enjoy the game and whatnot? Let me know. Goki, Guts, Codebreaker, Zero Day, Fonda Dragonlord, Necro Quip Prism, ooh, Nemesis Umbrella, put that on my shiny pile, Megalith Unformed, Lantern Shark, shark catching season in Animal Crossing right now actually, another one of these Ancient Warriors, and Magical Hound. Aww. Yeah, I don't recognise any of these, so I do apologise. Gotta keep it all nice and neat, though. Alright. I do appreciate these packs being easy to open. The Pokemon one seems so much more difficult for some reason. I don't know. Alright, Codebreaker Virus Swordman. Deep Sea Artisan. AIQ. Buzzsaw Shark. Interesting. Plunder Patrol Ship-Shaped Ships Shipping. I think you're kind of taking the piss right now. King Beast Barbarous. Ooh, that's a 3000 monster, that is. Nice. Deep Sea Minstrel. Pinpoint Dash. Noctovision Dragon. Some good picks there. Again, I would have to actually read their effects to fully grasp how good they are in combat. But for me, like, the pinnacle of strategy is, you know, basically just using Mirror Force, so don't take my word for it. I'm sure you guys could play me under the table, really. Alright, last pack, and then we'll do a few more questions. Fonda Dragonlord. Link Burst. I think I remember that one. Whatever his name is, Jesus Christ. Torpedo Takedown again. Ooh. Very nice. Proxy F Magician. Goki Ironclaw. Ooh. A Pendulum Monster. Yeah, Pendulum is well beyond me, my dudes. And King Beast Barbaros, again, a repeat. Huh. Not bad so far. Let me show you the shinies that I have so far. I call them shinies. I don't know what the actual name is, so not doing too badly so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I must have put one back in the deck, so I did. Let's see if I can find it. That's not shiny. Oh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you. This just gives you a chance to see what cards I had before. There you are. That was the best one. Why didn't I put that over there? Lets me keep count of how many card packs I've opened, I guess. There you go. Alright, a chance for me to chill out for a second and answer some questions, because I am actually leaning quite far forward when I do this, because there's not much space in my room, and my camera is basically, well, just about here, and the table is quite far away, so do the math yourself. Alright, here we go. Bachelor Questions 2. Shadow Reaper asks, what is your favourite tea, and why is it Yorkshire Gold? Well, actually, it's Yorkshire tea, but I also go for, you know, Tetley. I can do store brand and whatnot. I'm not fussy, really, but if you want, like, in terms of, like, brew, Earl Grey is pretty nice. I drink Assam blend, usually, ASSAM, and that's your basic cup of tea, really. But thank you, Shadow Reaper. Royalty Rankin asks, how would you rate Animal Crossing New Horizons from the past Animal Crossing games? Honestly, it's probably the best next to New Leaf and the GameCube original. People weren't really happy with the lack of options that were there at the start, but it's slowly opening up. This is what keeps people coming back to Nintendo titles and whatnot, this wave of free DLC and whatnot. And you might say, well, it should have been there to begin with, but Animal Crossing has never really had everything there to begin with. It's always been paced out and whatnot, and unless you're a time traveler, which you probably shouldn't be, just saying, you're gonna have to wait a while for stuff. But yeah, I'd put it at the top of the pack for now, and I'm hoping next generation, Switch 2 or whatever, that Animal Crossing can replace it with even more like options to build your island and whatnot. So thank you, Ronald, for your question. And Cruel12 asks, hey Tom, question, how many physical games do you own? Well, this is a toughie, Cruel, because to be honest, I don't know. There's most of the games that I did for Quick Looks and whatnot, but I've tried to go more digital with those, so if I had to hazard a guess, around 50 to 60 or so. And I can't give you a foolproof number, unfortunately, because I don't know myself. I haven't bothered to count. But thank you for your question. And now it's time to open some more of these cards. Let's go. Alrighty, let's rock. It's always nice just opening these easily. Takes the weight off my mind, you know, that I'm not going to flub things on camera and so on. Alright, here we go. Parallel Exceed. AIQ again. Flourishing Frolic. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. That's pretty cool. Ira the Water Charmer. Gentle. Just in case you're worried it was the violent version or something. Lantern Shark. Bluebeard the Plunder Patrol Shipwright. Huh. Wonder if I could get all of these, because they do seem part of a series. Ancient Warriors Saga, and Performable Turn Trooper. Neat. Well, let me just turn you guys back into the overall deck. Next one. I'm hoping for that lovely effect, whatever my patrons told me about. Would be nice, might recoup the costs on this booster box actually. Parallel Exceed. Link Burst, that guy again, Flourishing Frolic, 2 packs in a row, there you go. Void Apocalypse, very nice, put you on the shiny pile. I went ahead and I put my other shiny back into the main deck, didn't I? Oh, such is life. Red Familiar, there's Barbaros again, and Deep Sea Sentry. Well, before I do anything too silly, let me just get my shiny from the deck here. There we go. There she is. On the special deck. Boom. There we go. Sorry I can't give you more insight into these cards. It's all new to me, you know? Astute viewers may have noticed there's actually an Avengers Infinity War thing in the background. Who knows? Maybe I'll open that up next time. Let me know what you think. Deep Sea Artisan, Ghost Pirates, Codebreaker 0 Day, Golden Hair, the newest Plunder Patrol. Ooh, that's a cool one. Invoked Argo IDs. That's the best I can pronounce that, unfortunately. On the thing, Tom, you know what you're doing now. Deep Sea Minstrel, Dragon, Resonator Command, and Unchained Twins. Good draws so far as I can tell. Numbers are big, which means good for Tom. Alright, another one, and so on. The worst part of these is always the cleanup afterwards. We got another Berserker. Dragon Lord's here. Goldilocks the Battle Landscaper. Look at that art. That's amazing. Goki Guts again. Ooh, that's a nice one. Gatcheri at Ignister, is that? Interesting. On the special pile you go. This dude again. Zebra, Minstrel, and the Pup. Oh lordy. I have so many spare cards after this, I don't actually know what I'm going to do with them. I might just put them into storage, honestly. Anywho, a couple more packs, and then we'll do the penultimate set of questions. If you're enjoying NTom Opens Up, you can become a patron, by the way. It helps me to afford the merch that I show off here. We got her again. That. Deep Sea Artisan. Golden Hair. Ooh. That's a spicy one. I don't know what it's about, but it looks spicy to me. Arch Nemesis Protoss. Goki Ironclaw. Barbaros, love him. Resonator Command. And Megalith Unformed. Again, these cards could literally win the game for you, and I just wouldn't know, unfortunately. That's being a casual fan for you, I suppose. Alright, one more, and we're all good. Thankfully, I'm throwing all these packets in roughly the same area, so it'll be easy to clean up. You got the Samurai Wagon, Evil Eye Reemergence, Crimson Resonator, XYZ Revive Splash, ooh, Ravenous Croco Dragon Archatis. It's a synchro fish. It's a big boy, no mistake. It's shiny. That's all the thing my stupid lizard brain cares about, really. Got the Plunder Patrol, Noctovision Dragon, Splash Mage, and the Red Familiar. And there we go. Time for some more questions. Benjamin Smith asks, I guess since I've moved recently, if 4 months counts as recently, then have you ever had to go through a big move before in your life? I won't say huge, but I have moved house a few times. This one that I'm currently in is the one that I've stayed in for half of my life, so by far the longest, roughly about 15 years or so. And it's not as big as other houses I've lived in, but it is snug, and it does exactly what we need of it. And, you know, I'm happy living here. It's a nice area. It's, you know, got good neighbours and so on, so yeah, there we go. Crawl12 asks, hey Tom, we know you love cats, but if you had to pick a dog, what kind of a dog would you have for your house, like what breed? It won't be anything that required a lot of exercise, I can tell you that much. Probably something smaller, like a Yorkshire Terrier, and so on. Maybe a sausage dog, a wiener dog, and so on. What am I saying? All dogs need exercise a lot, which is why I'm more fond of cats, really, because I'm a big old shut-in. But I did have a dog once. His name was Toby. I named him after the same Toby in The Great Mouse Detective, the Disney film. He died, sadly, of cancer while we were moving house one time, and my mum just said that he got sick one day, and that was it. So, sorry to inject a little bit of sadness there, but it is what it is, you know. Dogs and cats don't live forever, so Something to get used to, I guess. Ronald D. Rankin asks, do you have any classic TV shows that you watched as a kid and would now like to see a continuation of, or a remake of that certain TV show? I've said it before. Motherfucking nightmare. It's the game show that kids deserve nowadays. It's brutally hard. It doesn't take any prisoners. It's camp as hell, but it's sincere in that campness, you know what I mean? Kids deserve that sort of game show. They do. Or rather I do, because I'm just one big man-child, really. Thank you, Ronald, for your question. And the last one we have in this batch, do you consider listening to an audiobook reading? I.e., would you say you had read or reading a book if you are listening to it? I'd say so, really. Like, you're either, taking it in through your eyes or you're taking it in with your ears. And I don't think there's any real distinction unless you're some kind of literary snob, really. Don't let Richie hear you. He will flip out. No, I'm just kidding. He probably doesn't care either way, really. But, yeah, I don't think there's any difference whether you're reading or listening, really. So, yeah, go ahead and fill your boots, really. Thank you, Shadow, for your question. And that will bring us to a close of the penultimate set of questions. And I believe there's only a few more to go. So, let's go ahead and get 6 more out of here. And then there'll be only 6 left. I'm very lucky that I get to open stuff like this on camera. So shiny. Alrighty, let's get this show on the road. Any cuts you see are just me like basically tidying up or getting stuff ready on my computer for me to look at. The questions, mostly. Alright, a bit of behind the scenes knowledge for you there. Here we go. Parallel Exceed. Ancient Warriors again. XYZ Revive Splash. Goki the Power-Loaded Ogre. Ooh. That's nice. A black card shiny. Very nice. That's an XYZ as well. Interesting. Not sure about the name, but we'll just roll with it. Touty Dragon. Noctovision Dragon. Lantern Shark. And Red Familiar. You guys go on the pile, so you do. Gonna have so many spare cards after this. Let me straighten out that box a little bit. There we go. Straight down the middle. See, Pokemon? This is the kind of packaging you need. Not that stuff that I've had to struggle with before. Alrighty. Buzzsaw Shark. Torpedo Takedown. Codebreaker Virus Swordsman. 0 Day. Ha! Generator Boss of Storms. That's a friggin' Final Fantasy 12 judge is what that is. See that shit? Look at that. Nice. On the shiny pile for you. We have the Borrowing of Arrows. Proxy F Magician. Swordmaster Musashi. And Trias Hierarchia. Somehow I don't think we're going to get that effect, whatever, in this one. Which is fine. There's 2 versions of them anyway, apparently. There's like a rare one, an ultra rare one, and like a super duper ultra rare one, so I wouldn't know it even if I got it, honestly, so I'd be like, that's pretty cool, and people in the comments are like, oh my fucking god. Such is life, really. AIQ, Virus Berserker, Goki Guts, Battle Landscaper, again with that great art, ooh, Nemesis Flag, nice, on the shiny pile for you. Deep Sea Sentry, Cataclysmic Circumpolar whatever, Unchained Twins, and Zebra Boy. All good cards, I'm sure, but again, I'm ignorant, so there we go. Alrighty, 3 more, and then we'll answer the final set of questions from our patrons. These were all backlog, by the way. I've gone through about 3 months worth of questions so far. Thunder Dragonlord, Link Burst, Evil Eye Reemergence, Flourishing Frolic, ooh, nice, another 3,000, shit, I like that, onto the pile with you. Cataclysmic, whatever, Pride of the Plunder Patrol, Pinpoint Dash, and this dude again, who I have a lot of repeats of for some reason. I guess he just likes being the centre of attention, really. Onto the pile with you. Couple more, then questions. Right. Nemesis Adrazi. Ghost Pirate, always cool. Buzzsaw Shark. Revive Splash. Ooh, Nemesis Umbrella. Very nice. Shiny Pearl. Then we got that dude, Goki Ironclaw, Masashi, and Noctovision Dragon. All familiar, we know them by now. I tell you, my arms are getting a good workout through having to stretch like this. It's more exercise than I do in a month, I can tell you that much. Last one, and then we'll answer the last set of questions. Alright, what you got for me? Codebreaker Zero Day, Virus Swordsman, Parallel Exceed, that dude, Titan Cider, ooh. Very interesting, since we're going to be starting the recording for Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I think on the day this goes up anyway, so yeah, there you go, a little bit of a voice break for you there. You get everything on NTom Opens Up, I spoil you guys. Proxy F Magician, Tauti Dragon, and Trias Hierarchia. Right. Doo-boo-ba-doo. And allow me to just get the last packages out of here. Allow me to just get the last. And there we go. That is one empty box right there. And there are but 6 booster packs left. So, I'm going to pop them there. And it's question answering time. Kerry Davies asks, first time asking a question, I believe. Feel free to correct me on that. You've mentioned in a few LPs or quick looks game types you aren't a fan of, but which types give you the most excitement when trying out? I would probably have to say 3D platformers or anything action RPG based. That sort of thing that, you know, gets to my aforementioned lizard brain and just tickles it oh so nicely, you know, and stuff like stealth, not so much, but I will try pretty much anything you guys commission, with a few exceptions. Like, I'm not a fan of horror, I can tell you that now. So, yeah, there you go. Thank you for your question, Curry. Cruel12 asks, what characters do you hope come in Season Pass 2 of the Smash DLC? Not characters that you think will make it, but ones you want to see. Well, I can tell you if I just reach over here. Give him a little bit of a dust off. Sora, of course. I just think he would be a very fun kind of fighter. He's got magic. I'm sure he has a counter in there somewhere, knowing Sakurai. And, sorry, you asked me which ones I wanted to see, not which ones I think will get in. What do I think will get in? Probably another Fire Emblem character. But otherwise, yeah, mostly Sora. So, yeah, thank you, Cruel, for your question. This is sort of related to a question we had earlier. Do you still have all the games you have done quick looks for? And that's from Royal D Rankin. Pretty much, yeah. Like, a lot of them are digital, but a lot of them are also physical, especially in the beginning, where I wasn't really super into digital gaming, but now I have my Switch, I just pick it up, I can play dozens of games, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's the primary appeal of the Switch, really, so, yeah, I do have pretty much all of them. Thank you, Ronald, for your question. Couple more questions, and then we'll open the last 6 packs. Aaron Wester, a new patron, I believe, asks, in this age of amazing remakes, do you think we'll be seeing remakes of infamously bad games to achieve the original vision and make them good, like Sonic 06? Like making an old car run type of thing? Honestly, no, because Sega, or Sonic Team especially, seems to be the type to fire and forget. Like, oh, we made a bad game, just move on, try and overfix stuff in the next game, you know, and we'll go from there. So, can't really say stuff like that will happen. I'm honestly not sure, like, what game I would want a remake for. Leave your answer in the comments. What games do you want to see a remake for? And then I guess we'll compare and contrast and see who truly has the best taste. Thank you, Aaron, for your question. And the last question of this episode of NTom Opens Up is, if you could be a crystal gem, what gem would you be? And that comes from Shadow Reaper. I actually have the answer already prepared, Shadow. I would be a green topaz, because I'm built like a fridge and I give hugs like nobody's business. Also, I just like topaz. I thought they were a very interesting gem type. I don't believe at all that the character design of, you know, new gems went downhill in the later seasons. I think people just don't realize that the gems at the beginning were multicolored humans, and that was basically it. That's why they were attached to them. The more alien they get, the less you can relate to them. Thus, your brain basically sends a signal saying, oh, I don't like that. It must be something wrong with the people who made them, not me. You know, maybe I'm projecting here, that's just the vibe I get, and that goes for the episodes too, although it's undoubtable that the production values were slashed because the budget was slashed. There you go. A little bit of behind the scenes stuff for you there. And thank you, Shadow Reaper, for your question. That's all the questions we had for this episode of NTom Opens Up, but we still have these to open, so let's go ahead and get it started. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If there's any Yu-Gi-Oh fans here that are new to HellfireComms and NTom Opens Up in general, I hope I haven't been too obnoxious. I just like doing this stuff, you know? Hopefully that excitement was palpable, as it were. Alright, there we go. Torpedo Takedown, Necroquip Prism, Crimson Resonator, Codebreaker Zero Day. Ooh. Scripton. Interesting. Onto the pile you go. Trias Hierarchia, Splash Mage, Borrowing of Arrows, and we got the Zebra. So you guys can go on a new pile. You can go just there. Alright. 4 more to go after this one, guys. We are almost done. What you got for me? Necroquip Prism, AIQ, Ghost Pirate, Plunder Patrol, Ship Shape, Ship Shipping. I think I got the regular one of that. I'm not sure if I had the shiny. Not entirely sure. But onto the pile it goes anyway. That's a repeat. I remember that one because it's a very unique looking sort of card. We got her. She's memorable because of her name. Lantern Shark. And Pinpoint Dash. Again, if you know these cards off by heart, you will probably be able to make a deck just by using your mind. And to answer your question, no, I will probably not be doing a deck building video unless I feel like outing myself as a huge casual. But I'll leave the idea on the table, you know? No use throwing out good content. Goki Guts, Stairs of Mail, Virus Berserker, Link Burst, ooh, Mariness, or Marincess, Great Bubble Reef, another shiny. That's a Link monster. Well beyond me, I'm afraid. Deep Sea Sentry, Resonator Command, Barbarous again, my boy, and Magical Hand. And we'll just fold these into that right there. And we have but 3 left. That's a good thing for the video thumbnail right there. Alright, 3 packs to go, and then we are done, guys. So let's get this finished. Doesn't look like I'm going to get that super rare card. Hey ho. We live and dream. We got her. We got the Landscaper. Evil Eye Reemergence. Necroquip Prism. Ooh. Maldoch Salon. Shiny. Onto the pile with you. Zebra. Shipwright. Splash Mage. And Noctovision Dragon. Tons of repeats, but hey, that's what you get with a booster box. You don't really get the right to complain about that sort of stuff, really. I noticed Thanos is kind of shining in the background since I knocked the thing. Hope he hasn't done the snap, you know what I mean? I did get Disney Plus recently, admittedly, and the first thing I watched was Endgame because I really wanted to watch it again. Alright, here we go. My arms are about to give out. Necroquip Prism, Parallel Exceed, Stairs of Mail, Evil Eye Reemergence, Rose Girl, Coolio, Shiny Power, Turn Trooper, Magical Hound, Goki Iron Claw, and Red Familiar. Man, you get a lot of these in each pack. Feels like there's more than Pokemon, but I'm not entirely sure about that. And here we go. The final booster pack of this Eternity Code booster box. Thank you guys so much if you've watched the entire video up to this point. I really appreciate your support. And hey, let me know what I should open next. Be it Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, Dragon Ball Z, etc. Hey, who knows? Maybe I'll do it in the future. Alright, last pack, guys. Buzzsaw Shock. We got Goki. Nemesis. Ooh, the final shiny. The Arrival Cyberverse at Ignister. Interesting. That's a very nice card. And that makes 24 holofoils right there. the proper name for shinies, Lantern Shark, Megalith Unformed, Resonator Command, Unchained Twins. Whew! And that makes 24 booster packs. Man, you think I'd be better with this stuff by now in terms of stamina, but such is the way of life when it comes to having to stretch your arms out, I guess. They'll look at what cards I got here, the holofoils. So yeah, this was the Eternity Code unboxing for Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game. If you enjoyed it and you're not already subscribed, feel free to subscribe, hit that bell for future updates. If you want to help support NTom Opens Up itself, you can become a patron by going to patreon.com/HellfireComms and becoming a patron. Here is everyone who is currently pledged after I just get through the last of these cards. There we go. And yeah, here's everyone who helps keep this channel running. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I should be back next month because I do have a few bonus things to show off. Kind of a variety pack episode. I got a few misc things that aren't really like trading card games. Well, not booster packs or booster boxes. Anyway, but you'll see what I mean when I get there. And yeah, that brings us to a close for this episode of NTom Opens Up. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And yeah. Throw down a face down. I activate Resonator Command. It's been a while since I've been in the Yu-Gi-Oh game. I'll leave it to you young'uns to be the future of the game. Stay frosty, guys, and I'll see you next time for another episode of NTom Opens Up. Bye-bye.